test, test. Can you get this mic on? Can you all hear me pretty good? Beautiful. Let's all just start with just a really deep breath. Just everyone take a deep breath and hold it at the top. And then just release it slowly. And let's try that one more time. Let's take a deep, deep breath. Hold it at the top. Just let it out slowly. And one more time. This time, as you're taking a deep breath, let's bring that energy into your heart center. This meditation is going to be using a lot of heart frequency, a lot of heart love. A few weeks ago, we came to this great city, me and some amazing light workers, Connor Evans, Lindsay Hillegas, Richard Yap, and we did a lot of light work on this city. We spent 2 days, almost 30 hours of just bringing light columns and light energy and so much love into this great city, just to bring us to this day. I don't know if you noticed when you were sitting and I was speaking with Corey, there's these crystals with 2 bowls filled with crystals. These crystals at some point during this meditation we will be projecting heart frequency into these crystals and charging them with love of this meditation. And you all are going to be walking away with a piece of this meditation. Let's take a deep breath now as you feel your sitting bones on the ground. And you feel our great mother. You can sense her heartbeat and her breath. You can see her face and how happy she is that we're all connecting with her. How proud of us she is that we're doing the inner work. Let's take a deep breath and bring the earth's energy in from our root chakras, our tailbone, and fill our whole body, our light body, our aura with this earth energy. And as we exhale, we'll bring it down into the ground. Bring any energies or emotions you might be holding on to that's not being of service. You can see these like speckles in your field as you filter them back down into the earth and ask our great mother to help cleanse and filter. Let's take another deep breath, bring that earth's energy in from our root chakras, feel our whole body, light body and aura. And again now bring it back down, letting the earth filter any fears, any doubts, any frustrations, or anything you're harboring. We're using heart frequency, forgiveness to anything that you may be holding on to and just releasing it down into the earth. Let's do this one more time. Deep breath. Bring that earth's energy in from our root chakra. Fill our body, light body, aura. And let's bring it back down. Visualizing the sun above our heads, knowing that our sun is connected to our great central sun in the universe, the largest sun that powers all suns. Knowing this, let's take a deep breath and bring a beautiful stream of golden light Down from the sun as we inhale, coming in from the top of our crown chakras, the top of our heads, passing through our body, our chakra systems. And as it comes out of your tailbone, visualize a root, like from a tree, growing out of your tailbone into the ground, burrowing deep, so deep that it connects to the earth's core. As it penetrates the earth's core, it branches out into these little branches. Let's take a deep breath now and bring that light energy from the earth's core up this root all the way back into our bodies, our light bodies, and our aura, and hold this energy at the top. This is our strong connection with our Great Mother. It feels amazing. Let's do a few breaths, breathing that core earth energy in from this root that we grew, connecting to our core. We're going to do another sun exercise. Let's again take a deep breath and bring that golden stream of light in from the top of your crown, the top of your head, past your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your spleen, your root. And as it comes down that root, we grew down all the way into the core. This time, let's go past the core and keep going all the way till we pop out of the other end of our planet. And let's wrap this golden ring around to the backside of the sun. This should look like a golden ring of light going through our sun, through our body, our chakra systems, and through the earth. Let's do 3 breaths with this vision. Connecting to our sun, our bodies, our earth. Beautiful. Now let's try taking another deep breath and bringing the sun in from your crown and the earth in from your root chakra. And let's simultaneously fill breaths of earth and sun into our hearts. Let's do 3 breaths where we fill our hearts with earth and sun frequency energy. And as we zoom in to our heart center, we see this pink and green swirling light as we supercharge our hearts with earth and sun energy. And let's take a deep breath and let that stream of light travel up from your heart, up your neck, into the center of your brain where our pineal gland is. It's the size of a small bean, and this is our connection to Source, our third eye. And as we fill that whole breath into our pineals, I want you to open your third eye and notice that you're in a lush, beautiful redwood forest. And in this forest, you can hear the birds and the sun, the wind going through the leaves. It's a beautiful white, blue sky, puffy cloud day. And it's so safe, filled with love. In front of us, there's a stream. What I'd like for you to do is crawl up to it and stay on your knees and put your hands in the water. It's only 4 inches deep. Just put your hands in the water and feel the coolness of that water. And as you look into this stream, I want you to see your reflection. And as you exhale, I want you to see what you believe the universe to look like. Let's take another deep breath, and you see your reflection in the water. And as you exhale, see what you believe the universe to look like. This is an exercise for us to remember that without you, the universe would not exist. We all are the oneness that maintains the structure of this universe. And we all are part of this, and we all are one. And when this oneness, there is duality, and there is a light, and there is a dark. And as we pass through our lives, and we experience these healthy emotions and realities that involve energies that may be what we call negative or dark, the fact that we are able to transmute these energies to love and forgiveness is how duality and how we could transmute everything to love as we shed every day and clear every day and understand every day to get to remembering the oneness we all are. Let's now crawl into that stream and lay down. Remember, it's only 4 inches deep. Let's put our heads upstream so the water's traveling from our heads down to our feet. And now we're going to cleanse with water. Let's take a deep breath and bring this water energy in from our crown chakras and let it pass through our whole bodies and out our feet. And as you notice, the water coming out your feet may be a little murky or muddy. This is okay. This is just stagnant energy, emotional energy we tend to hold on to in this 3D matrix in our day-to-day lives. Let's let this water just wash away. Every breath, deep breathe. Bring that water in to your crown, all the way through, out your feet, and every breath, that water is clear and clear. A couple more breaths should do it. As you notice now, the water coming out of your feet is completely crystal clear as we washed away some more emotional energy that we hold on to. Let's open our third eyes again and get up out of that stream and walk out and stand there and tilt your heads back, looking at the skies. Notice there's a beautiful eagle flying in the sky, watching over you, protecting you. Let's close our eyes and take a deep breath. And as we exhale, let's let our eyes open and notice we're in the sky flying. You can see yourself on the ground looking up at yourself. You can hear the wind in your ears. And you can feel the wind in your feathers. Let's really focus on the wind as we clear with wind. Let's take a deep breath and bring that wind air into our crown chakras and let those travel through your body and again out your feet. Every breath, bring that wind in. Let it wash away any of these, again, emotional stuck energies. As we clear with wind and we notice the wind coming out of our feet, it's a little dusty sometimes. As we keep clearing, every breath, it becomes clearer and clearer. As we notice now, the wind coming out of our feet is completely crystal clear. As we're completely cleansed with water and wind and sun and earth. While you're up there flying in the sky, I want you to close your eyes and start visualizing a few things. I want to send love frequency to all the children on this planet. Let's visualize all our children on this planet safe, loved, cared for, communities holding space for all our children. Let's send that out. And so it is. And while we're flying, let's visualize all the divine feminine on this planet. Our feminine, our divine feminine, our goddesses, they have been suppressed for so many years. And now, this moment of importance, let's see our divine feminine really connecting with our great Mother Gaia, our earth energy, as we all prepare for this ascension, acceleration, where our divine goddesses play such an intricate role. Let's send energy and love for supporting the divine feminine, holding space. All of us, divine masculine, let's hold space, bring communities together for this important time. So beautiful. As we're flying now in the sky around this planet, there's so much homelessness, displaced brothers and sisters all over the world. We might have all seen them in our neighborhoods, in our cities. We see it on the news with million-person refugee camps. Everyone here in DC and on this live stream all over the world, let's fly to our city, a city that you choose, or if you're somewhere near a refugee camp, let's just fly in that direction. And as we're descending and we see so many tents and encampments, let's land on one of those tents. And as we see this beautiful man, woman, or child standing in front of you, let's ask them to put their hands out. And let's jump into their hand. And let's look deep in this being's eyes. I want you to see yourself in this being. See the oneness within us. And every breath you take, exhale heart energy into their heart space. And as you inhale, accept their heart energy into your heart space. And again, exhale your heart energy into their heart space. Feel that connection, remembering that this is a completely natural thing. Now let's grab this man, woman, or child's hands, and together as we take a deep breath, take one step forward and notice that you're no longer in this encampment, but you're in a new community, a self-sustaining community with homes, hundreds of homes built from recyclable, reusable materials. And each one of these homes have a garden where now our brothers and sisters are part of this community, working together, sharing together, learning together as we harvest our vegetables every morning and take them to a community kitchen. And as we keep walking around this community, we're seeing workshops and tents where people are learning about yoga and meditation. Truth seekers are experiencing contact and downloads. Our children are learning about mathematics and sacred geometry, sustainability. Elders are visiting these communities, spreading the wealth of their teachings. Shamans, gurus, lamas, wanderers that just travel, coming into these communities and start now seeing these communities popping up all over the world. Hold space for this, see this. Let's now ourselves take another step forward and go back into that community where you were when it was as homeless encampments and refugee camps, and see no more tents, see no more camps. Everything is clean. Nature has begun that reproduction process. Everything's cleansed. As you look down and see your body and your legs, you notice you're still that beautiful bald eagle. Let's lift off into the sky and fly one more time. Over here, we're here in Washington, D.C. Around the world on this live stream, please fly to your capitals. And let's start flying to our capitals as we come descending in to those grand stairways, into these grand doors. Let's walk into these chambers where presidents and senators and congressmen, prime ministers and kings and queens are sitting inside these chambers talking about real change, actually signing into laws, true change that we've been waiting for hundreds of years. As we sit in the back of the room, let's take a deep breath, filling our hearts with earth and sun energy. And as we exhale, let's exhale this love from our hearts and fill this room up. And as this room becomes brighter and brighter and brighter, you can feel the heart energy in this room as we send love to each and every one of these people, these brothers. And we send forgiveness. We ask for forgiveness. And as the room starts clearing a little more, you start hearing the conversations happening. And we see some of these laws being signed as some of these laws being providing clean water for all of us that do not have chlorines or fluorides, eliminating chemicals that are in our products that we bring into our households that tend to harm us more than help us. Putting bans and eliminating companies that create GMOs and genetically modifying our foods and our animals. See this change happening. As we stop any trafficking of children or any beings for that matter. This is brought up and put in the forefront of our minds that it existed and it no longer will exist. And our children, and our people, and our animals are safe. As we see slaughterhouses and farms taking our animals that have been tortured and just releasing them into retirement sanctuaries all over the world. As we hear him speaking about some of the most important things that we've ever heard before, of releasing free and infinite energy so we can power our homes and our cars and not have to worry about bills. This abundant energy has been suppressed for so long, and now we can start seeing them releasing these, as well as all these medical technologies and advancements. So we can put an end to the medical industry, which shouldn't actually even be an industry. And cures for all diseases are at our fingertips. And we're no longer suppressed with the fear that we have to live with diseases or viruses or illnesses. So we can focus on our ascension. See now literature being sent to every household, which explains and talks about free energy and how it's going to be implemented for all of us and how abundant it is. See people understanding all this new information and taking this time now to doing the inner work and be of service, planting trees, feeding our homeless. Picking up trash on the beaches and on the rivers. Volunteering in senior citizens' homes and children's schools. It's this time when you actually remember that we're here to be of service, and not only here to be of service to self. As we learn this ascension process, let's see these people, these brothers, these sisters in these chambers writing laws that dismantle the military all over the world, taking weapons and tanks and missiles and firearms and recycling these metals to create more free energy devices and medical devices for every home, for every being on this planet. Let's see them working on a system, a new financial system, where we all benefit in this infinite abundance. As we close our eyes and take a deep breath and open them again and see this fog in front of us and the wind is clearing it away, we can now see the stage, and as it clears more and more, we notice this is a world stage, where we see all of our presidents, prime ministers, kings, queens, senators, and they're all on this huge stage, holding hands together, talking about this change they put together for us. You can see the tears down their faces, the emotions running pure, for us to know this was real. This is an important picture for us to see. Let us now start taking some more deep breaths and bringing earth and sun energy into our bodies. Visualizing our bodies becoming brighter and brighter. So bright you can't see where you start or end. And keep breathing every breath. Come expand your frequency. Connect to the person next to you, and so on and so on. As every breath we become brighter and brighter, connecting, all of us here being this one energy. There's people on this live stream all over the world. Let's connect with them as we expand our energy with every breath. As we see this constellation of energy connecting as it expands over oceans and cities and other continents. And every breath we become more and more as we expand our energies more. And as we cover this earth and circumvent this earth with our beautiful oneness, and you can see now that there's this blanket of love energy around this world. Let's keep doing some deep breaths and feeding this beautiful blanket of love we've wrapped around this planet. Now let's slowly breathe and come back. Be present. Feel yourself. You can keep your eyes closed. Let's bask now in this sound healing going on around us. Beautiful. Let's now send some heart energy into these crystals that are on these steps in front of Corey Good and myself. Let's take some deep breaths, fill up our hearts with earth and sun, and with the most purest intentions. Let's all send that love frequency into these crystals. Seven breaths. Thank you guys. It was so beautiful. Let's now start coming back into our bodies and feeling our shoulders and our toes. This wind and air in our face. Now you can slowly come back and come out. Still visualizing that root from our tailbones connected to our core. Let's just stay a little grounded still as we come back. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Look to the person next to you. And let's share in some hugs when we get up. In the meantime, let's close this with 3 ohms. Let's do some 3 loud ohms. And let's begin. Thank you, everybody. Let's give each other some hugs, some love. Thank you for participating. We have some amazing artists coming back on stage today. So we're going to have Kamananda, Porangi, the Desert Dwellers. There's going to be workshops going on over here in the JFK hockey field. Let's thank Rama, Renee, and Carissa with us for doing this amazing sound bath. Can everybody come get a crystal? Thank you, Corey, for being a part of this. This is so amazing. Thank you for having us. Everyone, Sherry Ray.